Hello, Steve White, Steve S89. Well, the New South Wales Police have been uninvited to the Sydney Gay and Lesbian Mardi Gras, and I'm okay with this. I don't think the Commissioner has done a good job of handling this. She didn't even address it for 4 days, and she only addressed it because of criticism to herself, not because it was actually important or relevant to her, in my opinion. I think it's fairly obvious to myself and others that allegedly, supposedly, the fact that there were 2 police involved in the murder and disposal of these bodies, New South Wales Police, they tried to frame this, in my opinion, allegedly, supposedly, as a crime of passion, as domestic violence, to try and hide from the fact that it was actually cold-blooded murder and cover up and disposal of bodies by 1 and possibly 2 New South Wales police officers, which people are really, really not paying attention to the fact that his friend, who I believe was involved and tried to help him cover up, actually dispose of the bodies, was another police officer, another New South Wales police officer. Now, this is just my opinion, allegedly, supposedly, what I think. I don't have any evidence, I don't have any proof. Just, common sense and what's, available in the media. But, yeah, so, I mean, the New South Wales Police have been marching in the Mardi Gras for 20 years, but that doesn't mean that fixes all the problems, and it doesn't take away from all the issues that have happened in those 20 years that have been ignored or not given the attention they deserved, and all the discrimination that's happened. And right up until today, like even after they just did this report about the situation of the police and how they've dealt with the gay community, we have this case where the police are trying to blame the victims, basically, and make out that Jesse had killed Luke, to try and, in my opinion, avoid dealing with the fact that 1 to 2 of their police officers were involved in the murder and disposal of the bodies. So yeah, why would we want them there? I mean, why would we want the police there? I mean, I know we need them to protect the area and deal with security and that, but that's their job. We're under no obligation to invite them as a guest and have them in the parade. If they're not friends, I know there are individuals who march who are supporters, but at the end of the day, the police force are not our friend. They are the enemy. They discriminate against us like they do any other minority or ethnic group, and we can't just ignore that because they try and play nice and come to the party, which is probably just because they want to go to the party. But yeah, so. She's done a lot of whining, and she's done a lot of really aggressive interviews where she's like outraged that people are questioning her, like she's above criticism. She's obviously a very arrogant, narcissistic woman who is just, making it bad for other women in the police force, because people are going to blame the fact that she's a woman on the fact she's doing such a bad job, and it's going to make it harder for the next woman. But yeah, she needs to step down, or we need to get this bitch fired, basically. But probably won't happen because they stand up for each other, they cover for each other, and they've got a nice little community happening, and they're very well insulated, and they're really above the law. So I don't think anything's going to happen. I think she's going to continue to protect her people. Like there was a police officer who tasered a 90-year-old woman and killed her. She basically ignored that, didn't acknowledge it in interviews. She admitted that she didn't even watch the video, so that was just dismissed and brushed under the rug, swept under the rug. And basically the same thing with Lamar. When she was asked about his excessive force when tasering a person, that was investigated, and of course he was found innocent, but he really should have been found as being excessive, and that should have been a sign that he was possible of something like this, and had he been removed from the police force, or at least something done about it instead of just being given a pass, maybe this wouldn't have happened. And if access to guns and so forth wasn't so easy to get around, apparently they can take their guns out whenever they want to do anything police related, even if it's not actually on duty. It's just all ridiculous, and being invited to the Mardi Gras is not like a right. You have to earn it, and they haven't earned it. 20 years of marching with us while discriminating against us really doesn't count just because some of the people there are on our side. There's still, I think, the majority who aren't. And yeah, that has to be dealt with before any invites are going out. But I'm going to go. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Thanks. Bye.